this is 2kinky4u. It's Twisted and Curly here. We've come to you with the top 6 natural issues that we felt like are things that other naturals may need. Just a better understanding on how to cope with them. So the first thing that we decided to feel like that was one of the top issues was shrinkage. You could stretch your hair by bending it. Bending is the most effective way without using heat, but it's one of the longest. It's more time consuming out of any of them mostly. Secondly, you could do a blowout, and you don't always want to use heat on your hair, but it's a way that you can do it. It will probably get it more straighter than banding, but that's the heat issue too, protecting your hair from using so much heat on it. Twist out is pretty much it's not so time consuming, and you get a good your hair will get stretched pretty good. Then the last one will be a puff. You can get your edges will get real straight and stretched out, and you'll still have the ends, but at least the perimeter of your head will be stretched out. And those are all the ways that you could stretch your hair.
We feel like the twist out is most effective because it doesn't use heat or what have you. You could do it on dry or wet hair, and basically it stretches the hair. I wouldn't say over a period of time, but it's more convenient for styling. What have you? Like, it's the most convenient style that you could do that has the most staying power as far as the way it will last, or the longer it'll last. Okay, the second thing we're going to talk about is maintaining moisture in the hair, dryness. Basically, you want to make sure that you're not using a lot of products that have alcohol in it, which tends to be very drying to the hair. There is also an acronym that we as naturals use called LOC, and that is LOC. The L stands for liquid, which basically when you wash your hair, the most moisturizing agent for our hair would be water. So when you wash your hair or co-wash it, you want to do it with warm water, because what that does, it opens the cuticle on your hair strand, basically to get the moisture in. So the liquid would be like basically the water itself, and like a leave-in type of spray, or the conditioner itself, because most conditioners have a lot of slip. The O would be for oil. So basically, once you do your liquid, you want to put oil on your hair in order to also keep the moisture. And when I say about oils, I mean like coconut oil, or like a olive oil, or like a 7 oil, or either any one of your essential oils. And as far as the C would be for the cream. So basically, you need to do some kind of creamy type styling product to kind of like seal in that oil in the liquid. So basically, that is what we mean by LOC, because you do your liquid, you do your oil, and then you do a cream type product on your hair. And basically that's it. That's a good way to retain moisture in your hair if your hair tends to be dry. Also with the moisture situation, as far as daily moisture, if you have like a leave-in that you can just spray on your hair, if you put oil on your hair every day, that's usually how I moisturize my hair. And just make sure that you use a lot of moisture to keep the moisture of the hair.
Third three is frizziness. Don't shampoo your hair every day. If you have to wash your hair and co-wash your hair instead of shampooing it, Use lots of conditioner. Use cool water. Finger comb instead of using a real comb. Use pomade. Also manipulate your hair as less as possible. Use a when you wanna dry your hair after you've shampooed or co-washed it, use a microfiber towel instead of a regular terry towel to like squeeze the water out of your hair instead of like rubbing it. So, also use a silk bonnet or a silk pillowcase to not dry your hair out so much.
Okay, number 4 would be the issue of dry, itchy scalp. Use more all natural products because sometimes some of the chemicals and products that you use can irritate your scalp, and if you're using them frequently, your scalp may need a break from them. So, kind of gravitate more to like essential oils, natural oils, and that'll kind of help remedy the itchiness of the scalp and dry scalp. Also, you can use aloe vera gel or what have you, and kind of like rub it on your scalp to soothe your scalp for dryness and itchiness. You can also use distilled water and witch hazel as a remedy. Use it at room temperature to basically put on your scalp and let it set or massage it through your scalp for 15 minutes. And then once you let it set, you can go ahead and rinse it out and then just towel blot your hair. So that would be, some remedy for if you have dry and itchy scalp. And just make sure that your scalp is well moisturized. Like don't over moisturize, but make sure that your scalp is not dry.
Number 5 is texture. Use products that make your hair more manageable. Everybody has different hair textures, so just remember, to embrace your curl pattern. And there are styles for each individual natural for their specific curl pattern. Also, it's just trial and error to see what works best for your hair, to find out, ways to make your hair more manageable. So you won't know unless you just use different products to manipulate your hair to what's best for your hair.
And also, as your hair grows, your texture may change, and it may be more manageable for you to do your hair. The main thing about your texture, don't expect your texture to be like any other naturals. You could have like 2 or 3 different textures going on at one time. Your hair can be all one texture, but whatever your texture is, just have patience with it. Okay. The last thing we're going to discuss that is an issue for naturals dealing with their natural hair is detangling. Okay? As far as detangling, please invest in a tangle teaser. It's great, but if you don't want to spend $10 for it, then you don't have to do that. Make sure you have a wide tooth comb or what have you. It's best to detangle your hair when it is wet or what have you. Or if it's not wet, then you need to have a spray bottle with some water as you detangle. Also, make sure you section it off and also comb it from end to root. So basically, you would start here and work your way down to the root of your hair or what have you. And that's about it. The best time to detangle your hair is in the shower, but sometimes you don't want all that hair in the shower, so you can detangle it when you get out. But just make sure that you section it off and detangle that way because it makes it easier. Well, okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was just 6 issues that we as naturals have to deal with our hair, and a lot of naturals find trouble with as far as those 6 issues. Basically, if y'all have any more questions, I hope we address some things that will help you on your natural journey as far as your hair is concerned. Also, we have on 2 Kinky for You t-shirt. Oh, sorry, wrong way. 2 Kinky for You t-shirt. And I don't know whether you guys can see the back, but basically it says, love yourself and keep it kinky. And basically that's it. So, hope you guys like the shirts. As I stated before, if you are interested in purchasing them, please hit us up in our inbox or send us a email through Gmail, which our email account is 2kinky4u2011@gmail.com. Alright, well, hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. It's very important. Thank you so much for your support, and we really appreciate it. So, alright, well, we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Alright.
Thank you.
Love yourself and keep it kinky. Don't forget it, Love yourself
And keep it kinky.
Alright. Have a good night. Bye.